Hello and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Justyna, and if you're a returning viewer or listener, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So here today I'm going to talk about Pluto in Aquarius, a big important transit of 2023-2024 that will influence our lives on a huge scale in the next 2 decades. So in the first part of this video, I will look at this transit from a more of a collective, mundane perspective, and then we will look at each arising sign. On November 19th, we've got this major shift of energy taking place as Pluto leaves Capricorn and it moves into the sign of Aquarius, where it will stay until 2043. 2044. So from 2043, Pluto will begin its transition into Pisces. Now, Pluto's journey between Capricorn and Aquarius since March 2023 has given us a little taste of what's about to unfold. A 2 decades of transformation overall that will redefine societies across the globe on every single level. Now, here this shift overall marks a big change in how we understand power, in how we understand technology and collective values. Now, in Capricorn, Pluto brought issues of authority, institutional power, and corruption to light. Since 2008, Pluto in Capricorn has shaken traditional hierarchies, challenging governments, corporations, and societal norms. As Pluto enters Aquarius, the focus shifts from personal power to collective empowerment. We are moving towards ideals of freedom, high-tech progress, equality. And this echoes the revolutionary spirit that was last seen in the late 18th century when Pluto visited Aquarius the last time. Now here, let's think about what does Aquarius energy represent. So here Aquarius represents knowledge, novelty, and community, aligning with a future where freedom, equality, scientific progress lead the way. So very different energies. And generally this transit signals a time to reimagine society from its core, especially as technology, AI, and innovation continue to transform our lives and our world overall. So what can we expect during this long transit, so 2 decades? We can expect breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, which we have already seen happening since last March 2023, but also biotechnology, clean energy. Pluto in Aquarius will shake up economic, social, and cultural systems. Decentralized currencies, new energy sources, and a much stronger link between humans and technology will generally redefine what we consider human. Aquarius is an earth sign, bringing generally intellectual and humanitarian solutions to the forefront. This transit overall challenges societal issues like social justice, equality, freedom of speech, and collective rights. And it will generally question norms, advocating for a world with community-oriented governance, transparency, accountability. With Aquarius as a fixed sign, so it's an earth sign, but also a fixed sign, these major changes and breakthroughs are set for the long term. This is fixed energy. Fixed energy is long-lasting. So we can expect some long-lasting shifts in societal structures happening during this time. But we will also see resistance from those who benefit from the old systems. Now, overall, here, Pluto in Aquarius period urges each and everyone to find our role within the collective and contribute to an interconnected world. So that's the beauty of this transit. Now, at the same time, Pluto in Aquarius will definitely bring to light also issues where technology meets power, such as surveillance or perhaps data privacy or digital rights, especially as artificial intelligence and biotechnology move forward, as they evolve and develop. And at the same time, questions related to ethics will have to be considered for the collective welfare. Now, individually, Pluto in Aquarius is generally calling us or encouraging us to embrace our uniqueness and perhaps resist from the urge to fit into societal molds. Generally, Aquarius is connected to originality, uniqueness. It pushes us to find like-minded communities that share similar values, that strengthen both our individuality, but also contribute positively into collective progress. Now, Pluto's journey in Aquarius will also contribute to development of new technologies, of new social and cultural movements. At the same time, as we move forward into the future, here this energy is going to prompt us to redefine what freedom means, to redefine equality, interdependence. It's overall, we are entering this brand new era, one that balances individuality with the collective good. And at the same time, an era that reshapes human history and helps us to move forward into a brand new reality, a brand new world in many ways. So really interesting energies, and hopefully we are moving into a much better, a much fairer world as well. All right, so thank you very much. Now let's have a look what this transit means and brings for us on an individual level. I will look at each rising sign. I follow Western astrology and tropical zodiac, so thank you very much, and let's begin. All right, so let's start from Aries. Aries, this transit is going to take place in your 11th house. You have already most likely experienced these energies when Pluto entered Aquarius last year in March. So what does it mean for you? This is a long transit, 2 decades almost, and this generally transit suggests that you will undergo this significant shift, transformation in your area of friendships, networks, long-term goals, long-term plans for your future. Overall, your social circle will likely shift. This is about finding stronger, more empowering connections in your life that will generally encourage you, push you toward achieving your goals, achieving your objectives. So this transit overall is going to stimulate you to also discover your soul's purpose, to connect with like-minded people, people who share similar values, similar ideas about the future, similar beliefs, for example, similar interests. And overall, Pluto can bring a radical change when it comes to your goals, objectives. It can push you to let go of anything that's superficial, any superficial dreams or goals. And this is about getting real, about what truly satisfies you. Now, community can be a really big keyword during this time, and you might be also called to use your inner power, your inner strength, your inner voice in a way that serves others, that serves other people, that can benefit the world as well. It could be about you forming your own tribe, forming communities to bring people together, for example. So thank you very much. And now let's have a look at Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. So we've got Pluto moving into your 10th house. So big, transformative, intense energy playing out in your area of career, your outside world, public reputation, public image. It's a great time for changing your career, for redefining your career goals, for perhaps redefining your idea about your retirement, even your outside world. This is like entering a brand new reality, trying something different, something new, getting out of your comfort zone, for example. This is also about making use of technology in a very progressive, innovative way, for example. Now, it might be that your organization is undergoing this huge shift. They are installing new softwares, different kind of technology. You might see yourself really learning brand new things, learning about softwares and AI, for example, as well. You might be completely transforming your life during your retirement age as well. But this could be also very much connected to learning new skills, trying new things. You might be drawn towards positions of power, something that comes with some kind of responsibilities, a sense of alignment with a higher purpose. Now, this transit overall can really stimulate you to recreate your life, your outside world in some way, away from traditional values or traditional markers of success. And as you move into something brand new, a new career, for example, that shows where your real values and personal power belongs or lay. So also possibly a huge shift in your relationship with the authority figures, with your parental figures as well. But very often this is about completely undergoing these huge transformative shifts in your outside world, in your public life. Perhaps you're engaging in a brand new chapter, for example, that will open very different opportunities and perspectives for you to engage in different kind of activities as well. But for many people, this will be either changes connected to career or perhaps major changes within your organization. All right, so Gemini's Pluto will enter your ninth house. So this generally brings a huge shift, changes, and transformation in your area of beliefs, personal beliefs, worldviews, life philosophy, education. I've seen many Gemini rising students who actually completely changed their degrees since Pluto entered Aquarius. Now, during this time, you might find yourself, especially particularly interested in different kind of philosophies, spirituality, in religion, for example, maybe some scientific explorations, findings that can generally broaden your ideas of the world and your place in it. Now, this transit can also bring interesting opportunities for long distance travel, for work, for education, or perhaps it might be that you might move to a very different part of your country, of the world, somewhere where you can generally broaden your horizons, your wisdom, your knowledge. Overall, Pluto transiting this area of your life wants you to let go of old and outlived ways of thinking. Generally, this is about embracing a more authentic and more forward thinking way of being. Also, this transit could make you an empowering speaker, communicator, someone who wants to educate others, someone who wants to empower others in some way. So coach, teacher, someone who wants to share their vision of the rest of the world. Cancers. Cancers, Pluto in Aquarius will be transiting your eighth house. Pluto feels very comfortable in the eighth house because it is connected to Scorpio energy, the eighth house of Scorpio. And generally, this transit is connected to transformation in the area of shared and joint resources. This is about developing some deep emotional connections here throughout the duration of this transit. And this transit can generally bring changes in your financial partnerships, anything to do with inheritance, shared investments, for example. Now, on a deeper level, Pluto in Aquarius wants you to face your fears, any blockages that hold you back, and accept emotional healing on a much deeper level. Let go of any patterns, habits that no longer serve you. The eighth house is connected to intimacy, trust, power. struggles as well. And here, Pluto in Aquarius is here to reshape your relationships, to reshape your attitude towards deep connections. This is also about learning about vulnerability. So, on the one hand, it's a very transformative transit that can help you heal on a really, really deep level. But at the same time, this could also mean that your deep connections or close connections, intimate connections will transform. This is about seeking soul-like connections. This is about connecting with another on a deeper level, soul-like level. But at the same time, it could be also about some transformative changes when it comes to your attitude towards investing your money. Pluto in Aquarius in the 8th house could bring some new and innovative ideas, help you to make smarter investments moving forward as well. And since the 8th house is the second from the 7th, this could also mean that your significant other will go through some transformative changes in their own financial area of life, which would then impact your relationship in a positive sense. All right, so let's have a look at Leos. All right, Leos. So here we've got Pluto in Aquarius, transiting your 7th house, bringing deep changes, some transformative energies into the area of your relationships and partnerships, contracts you have with other people. Now, during the duration of this transit, you might have a greater tendency to attract powerful people into your life, people who might want to challenge you and change you, or perhaps alternatively, you might experience some intense dynamics in your existing relationships, contracts, partnerships. Now, Pluto in Aquarius might also be connected to your approach to love and connections with others. This is connected to equality, truthfulness, personal growth through relationships as well. Now, with Pluto in Aquarius, you will also gradually let go of any issues connected to codependency, if this is something that you've struggled with. And this is about working towards a balanced connectivity, one that empowers you, one that honors the authenticity in your close relationships, connections, partnerships. So overall, the purpose of this transit is to find true partnerships, true relationships, authentic, true. Nothing superficial is going to satisfy you. So at the same time, you might see yourself moving away from any superficial, non-authentic connections in your life. This transit is all about finding authentic and true connections and to understand what they mean to you, especially those that resonate with the self that you are becoming, because you will be changing through relationships, through partnerships, but at the same time, your approach to connections, love, and connections with other people is going to transform on a deeper level. Overall, with Pluto in Aquarius, this is about feeling empowered through relationships. If there are relationships in your life that disempower you, then this transit will help you to move away from these. Virgos, welcome. This transit will activate your 6th house of work, everyday routine, and your diet, lifestyle. Now, here with Pluto transiting your 6th house, you have already probably started the process to implement the necessary changes into your daily life, daily routine. Generally, Pluto in Aquarius can be a time when there is this big shift in the way that you work, in the way that you serve others, for example, the kind of duties or activities you engage in on a regular daily basis. Maybe this is about moving into a more of an innovative or technical, socially oriented phase of life. Now, here when it comes to your health routines, here these are also likely to change. This is about learning to take a better care of yourself, of your life, eating healthier, exercising. So overall here, you're going slightly deeper. Now, Pluto in the sixth house wants you to release behaviors or behavioral patterns and habits that no longer serve you, that are not healthy, that are not beneficial for you. This is about creating a routine that reflects your true values and something that has a purpose. So overall, this is a great time for developing a sustainable, fulfilling lifestyle, one that will support personal growth, personal development as well. You might be attracted to some unique, unusual pets as well, that could really transform your life on a deeper level in a positive sense. Thank you very much. Now, Libra, Pluto in Aquarius will be in your fifth house. So there's this shift of energy when it comes to how you approach romance, how you approach creativity, personal expression as well. Your relationship with children might also undergo a major shift during this time as well. So overall, this can be a very inviting and welcoming time, especially when it comes to new interests, new hobbies, new approaches to connecting with others. If you feel like there's something or someone that holds you back, that makes it difficult for you to be your authentic self, to express yourself freely, confidently, this is a time when you will be moving away from the negative people influences as well. When it comes to romance, this is about also seeking authentic, real connections, relationships. Anything superficial here doesn't work with Pluto. It's all about being authentic, real, vulnerable, even. Now, during this time, you might be also attracted to some new creative interests, hobbies. You might be even obsessed about a certain goal of, or hobby during this time. Generally, this is about developing an interest that will push you, that will also involve forward thinking, progressive thinking in some way. So overall, this energy is really, really stimulating you to develop new passions, stepping into your power as a creator, not necessarily a follower. Something that generally that will redefine what it is to live in joy, what it is to live meaningfully in your life as well. So this is about redefining or truly understanding what brings you fun, fulfillment, joy. Pluto in the fifth house can also change the dynamics when it comes to your relationship with your children. It might be that they will be going through some big transformative changes during this time, getting married, having a baby, going to university, for example. But at the same time, this is also about your connection with them, becoming more authentic, deeper even. So there's a certain degree of depth connected to this transit as well. Now, Scorpios, for you, this transit is happening in your fourth house. So here, your emotional side of psyche is activated, your family, your home, your heritage, where you come from. Now, here's this energy is connected to being deeply influenced by that transformative energy of Pluto. Now, this transit might bring a certain degree of changes in your family dynamics. This transit can also push you to return to your roots. Maybe there is a strong need that you experience for reconnection, for reconnecting with your family member, with where you come from. Maybe this is also about redefining what home truly means to you. Now, on a personal level, Pluto here invites you to explore your emotional side of life, of your personality. This is about releasing old memories, wounds. This is about creating a safety within. Here, Pluto in Aquarius in your fourth house is also fantastic for deep healing, for transformation. And during this time, you have this amazing opportunity to create an environment at home that nourishes your true self, that helps you feel personally empowered. So at the same time, with Pluto being the planet here, especially in the fourth house, it can feel like if you're not connected to your current home or the place where you're living, where you're currently staying, then Pluto might push you to maybe even move somewhere completely different across the globe to a different continent, across the country, somewhere where you can actually feel more self-empowered. Generally, here, this is about finding a place that you can call home, somewhere where you can grow your roots. If you feel like wherever you're staying now, this isn't it, then here, Pluto in Aquarius in your fourth house can really stimulate you to find an authentic place, a place where you can really connect to emotionally on a deeper level. So yes, move and relocation is also very much connected to this placement to find your true home. Now, Sagittarius, for you, this is happening in your third house. So the third house deals with, of course, communication, our thinking process, our mind, but also our community, our surroundings, our siblings, our neighbors as well. Now, during this time, you might become really attracted to studying topics that would generally deeper your understanding of the world or of a specific topic on your mind, or perhaps human behavior or technology here, maybe human mind, the psychology. Now, when it comes to your relations with your siblings, neighbors, or people in your immediate surroundings, these relationships, connections may go through some significant changes. During this time, you are going to seek more authentic connections, more authentic and true relationships. Anything superficial and non-authentic will not appeal. And you might see that some people will move away from your life here as a result of that. Overall, this transit will push you to change your communication style, to communicate more authentically, more to become more transparent and more deep in your communications. Now, Pluto's energy can also invite you to use your voice to empower others. Maybe you'll be creating a podcast or a YouTube channel, for example, or perhaps this could be about public speaking in some way. But here with Pluto in the third house, this is about connecting with a community network with people who share similar interests. Maybe this is about creating your own tribe or network of some sort. Capricorns, this transit will take place in your second house of resources, money, finances, and Pluto in Aquarius will revolutionize the way that you handle money, that you spend money, that you manage your money, your values, your sense of self-worth here is really influenced as well. And this could be a time of a major, major transformation in your attitude toward material reality and to money, towards money as well. And here, Pluto in Aquarius can push you toward finding new sources of income or perhaps new ways of investing your money. This is overall a time when you are stimulated, encouraged, if you will, to question what you value, how your sense of self-worth is aligned with your material life, for example. Pluto transiting your second house in the next 2 decades wants you to let go of any superficial attachments or generally any attachments to external measures of success. This is about building a foundation of self-worth based on your inner truth, on what you truly value, on integrity as well. Now, Aquarius, this is a huge one for you. This is happening in your first house. So here, this transit will directly influence your life, your identity. It's activating your first house of self. And this is about personal power as well in many ways. Overall, Pluto in Aquarius, this is a period that invites you to undergo a massive, complete transformation of who you are and how you present yourself to the world. Here, Pluto's energy can push you to release any superficial identities, habits, connections as well, or perhaps some old ideas of yourself. This is when generally a transit during which time you can step into your power. You might be drawn to gaining a deeper understanding of your personality, This is about finding some hidden truths about yourself, especially those that enable you to play your special part in the world. So overall, this is a really transformative transit. This is overall a profound personal evolutionary cycle that is rebooting how you think about yourself, where you're going with your life. So a huge transformation connected to your personal goals, identity, your life. You might become a parent, you might be getting married, or perhaps moving across the country or across the globe. This is connected to some big major shifts of your identity, of how you see the world, but also this is about living a more authentic life, being more authentic self. And finally, Pisces. Pisces, this transit is happening in your 12th house of spirituality, of the private aspects of your life, your subconscious mind. And this could be indeed a period of deep introspection as you are going to be taken to the depths of fear. This is about releasing old wounds, karma. This is about exploring the spiritual side of your life. Now, Pluto in the 12th house can bring a strong desire to understand the hidden aspects of yourself. Generally, this is a very healing time as well. This is about healing the past, letting go of any limiting beliefs, any misconceptions you may have about yourself, your ability to succeed, achieve in your life. It's a really powerful time of spiritual growth, development. It's a great time for meditating, learning about yourself through astrology, for example, human design. There is a lot of introspective energy as well, but at the same time, here, these 2 decades are preparing you for the transformative years that will follow once Pluto moves into your first house, into Pisces in 2043. So this transit in the 12th house wants to show you your strength, your wisdom, your inner power. All right, so thank you very much.